Hello everybody out here on YouTube. It is I here with Beautiful Beauty. Going to be talking about mascara today. Okay guys, doing a little bit of product review as well. I love mascara. And I've talked about this out here on my channel a lot. First off, I love makeup. I'm just like anybody else. You know how that is. We start and begin our love for makeup at a young age. You know how that is. So when I was 12, I was actually allowed to start wearing mascara. And I love mascara. And I also love, I think the look of false eyelashes. I love the false eyelash look that's very popular right now. Honestly, I don't think false eyelashes have ever really fell out of trend, so to speak. You know, I love a lot of movies and a lot of shows and television series I love from the 1960s. And I know that it just seemed like in the 1960s, even though that was, you know, way before I was around, decades before I personally was born, I just know that it seemed like just a huge explosion of false eyelashes in the 1960s. And I love the way they look. I really do. But I must say, I don't have, honestly, I don't have the patience to wear false eyelashes. And I am probably allergic to my own shadow, kid you not. And I do not think, you guys, I have really sensitive eyes and I have bad sinus problems. I would probably be allergic to the eyelash glue. And I know nowadays, you know, they make eyelash glue and, you know, it's less toxic than it used to be, so to speak, but you know what I mean? And I know they make it clear, they make it black, they make it white, they make the glue actual colors and things like that. Not that the color has anything to do with it, but I think false eyelashes look great. False eyelashes are just not for me. Even though I love the era of the 1960s, and I there seemed like such an explosion of false eyelashes on the scene. You know what I mean? I love things that are historic. I love things that are older. You know, I love to study cosmetic, makeup, skincare, and I love to study not only fashion trends, but as well as makeup trends, you know, from like the flapper days, you know, I mean, all the way back from, you know, 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, you know, up to where we are now. And I also really like the look of eyelash extensions. Same scenario. I don't, just a little, I would probably pull them out, okay? I would just obsess with them, play with them, pull them out. All unintentionally, of course, but I probably would end up plucking out my own lashes. So this is the alternative here. This is one of the best mascaras, top of my list, upon recommendations, that is. I love the Wet n Wild mascaras. I have wore Wet n Wild mascaras since I was high schooler, since I was not only a high schooler, but I was a starving college student. And, you know, it was a price point, you know. But keep in mind, you guys, mascara only lasts technically 3 months. By the time mascara gets 4 months old, your tube of mascara is too old, whether you used it or not, because things happen. Bacteria grows, nasty stuff takes over, it happens, the odors can change. You know, it's been exposed to air, all that good stuff, whatever, you know what I mean? So, honestly, I don't mind, you know, being a little bit of a cheaper person, so to speak, and wearing cheaper mascara. Because what I'm saying is, I have used mascara from Nordstrom, Macy's, Neiman Marcus, Ulta, Sephora, whatever, Barney's, Bloomingdale's, whatever. Expensive, higher-end drugstore brand mascaras. I have paid $75 for a tube of mascara. I've paid $100. I've paid $100 to $25. Really? It's going to only last you 3 months, you know, and this to me is better. It works better. So this works for me. I love Wet n Wild. I've talked about Wet n Wild out here on my channel before. They're cruelty-free. They do not test on animals. Definitely love that. Obviously, the price is on point. I mean, it's economical. It fits everybody's budget. If you have a ton of money, it fits your budget. If you are a starving college student, which I know a lot of people are, I was one, you guys. I know how that is. And I just remember it being such a luxury and a treat when I was in college, because I had to work, go to school and work, pay my tuition, all that stuff. And it was like, oh, do I have any money left over for makeup? And it was like, Wet n Wild, I love you. You are a savior. You know, there was Milani, there was Wet n Wild, there was a few other brands, you know, here and there. And it was like, yay. You know what I mean? So it's like celebrated. So this is the Wet n Wild. This is the Megavolume mascara. This is in the color Very Black. I always try to go blackest black, darkest I can get, you know. It just, oh, I love dark, thick, gloppy, gloopy, thick, coated, mascara-laden eyelashes. Okay? Honestly, I do. It doesn't really bother me. Clumpy look, that's cool. I'm all over it. You know what I mean? I love it. So I really like darkness. Just layer upon layer upon layer upon layer. On me personally, I think it really, I rock it out. It looks fabulous. Not thicker the better, excuse me. The blacker the better, the darker the better. I love it. So, and I do have pretty darn nice eyelashes, I must admit myself. They are fairly long and they are very thick. They're not extremely thick. I mean, I wish they were thicker, but you know, life happens, you know what I mean? And I don't think my eyelashes are as thick as they were. And I just think that's related to, like, if you have thyroid problems, you know what I'm talking about. You know what hypothyroid is. Thyroid related problems can thin out your eyelashes and your eyebrows. I don't know. That's how it is. It's bad. It exists. You know, but anyhow, still have a good amount of thickness to my eyelashes, and I love this stuff. It just dresses up my eyelashes beautiful. Okay, just going to show you real quick what the wand and everything looks like. I love this formula. Hello again, everybody. Okay, welcome back. What I was going to say, one of the things I like about a lot of the Wet n Wild mascaras is when you buy them new and they come on the, you know, the card and they're packaged up or whatever. I really like how the mascara tube actually has a cap on it and that the brush is loose and not already inserted into the tube of mascara. I really like how a lot of their mascaras are separated like this. And the reason I say that is because I think it really stays a lot fresher on the shelf at this, you know, at the grocery store or at the drugstore, wherever you bought it from, Walmart, whatever, Target. I just think it stays fresher that way rather than buying it where it's already inserted and it's already down into the mascara and the product is already coated on the brush. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense per se, but that's just my personal take on it. I think the way they cap the tube and keep it separated like this in the packaging, I honestly do think it keeps it a lot fresher until the time you buy it, you know, until I come along, buy it off the shelf. And it just, because sometimes I buy other brand mascaras, and I know this happens to you guys all the time, and you know it's already down in the tube, which most all brands are like that, and it seems to be almost stale or dried out before you even used it. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to show you real quick. This is what the brush looks like. I love the brush. I want to brag on the brush here. The brush actually still has bristles on it. I do not like, and I don't know if I'm the only person that feels this way, but it seems like I'm the only person that talks about it. I don't like the rubber wands, you know, the rubber tip wands that have little bumps on them and they're all rubbery. I don't know, you guys. I don't like it. I don't. What works for me is the old school, more traditional bristle style mascara wand. That works better for me. Anything that is rubber or latexy or has bumps on it, I'm not feeling it. And I have used a bazillion mascaras, so it's hard to sit there and describe each and every one, but you know what I'm talking about. So I really like the fact that it actually has bristles. Can you guys see that? It actually has brushy type of bristles. I love it. Love it. It just separates my lashes better. It coats my lashes better. It coats my lashes more evenly. And the distribution is definitely the fluidity and the evenness of it. It's like all uniformity, you know what I mean? And I love the way I love the application I get with the brush. Okay, you know what I mean? Simply put. Okay, so I'm going to just show you what the formula looks like coming out of the tube. Once again, I just love how they do that where it has a cap. I think that is so fresh. I love it. I'm enjoying this big, huge bottle of water here, you guys. Sinus problems, got to drink a lot of water. My voice is swinging in and out. Forgive me. Sore throat, sinus season, not fun, not cool. Hashtag, I wish it was different. It's not, it's life. You know what I mean? Okay, so check that out. Check that out, you guys. Black is black, extremely dark. Love, love, love it. Gorgeous. Oh, I love it. So black. So just, oh, I love it. And I love the brush, the uniformity, the fluidity, the evenness of the application. I cannot describe it any better, but I love it. I love this formula. I think it lasts a long time. It does not smear. It does not smudge. It does not flake. It does not leave me with raccoon under eye circles. Football player under eye black, circles for the sun, whatever you want to call to block out the sun, whatever you want to call all that stuff. You know what I mean? It doesn't give me fallout, flake out, none of that stuff. And I love that. I just really, really love that you can still use a mascara that doesn't give you flakage, fallout, raccoon, black under the eyes, transfer. I love it. I love it. And yet it washes off with ease. Whatever facial cleanser you're using, it still will wash off with ease. Whatever makeup or mascara mover you're using, it will still come off with ease. So yeah, can't say enough. Absolutely love it. Definitely the price point is on the money, honey. You know what I mean? 3 months, pop it in the trash, throw it away, you buy you another. So this is beautiful stuff. Definitely love the Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara. Love it. I love you guys even more. I love hearing from you. I love interactions. I love comments. Comment down below. Be sure to give me a big, huge thumbs up. Be sure to give me a big, huge like. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Bye, beauties.